All right, man. Here we are with another Make It Make Sense. We covered this already, but apparently people are still out here making these insane excuses for Ja Morant. So we're going to cover some of that today, and hopefully you people in the back are paying attention. Today, the excuse of choice that we're making is, I don't understand why the NBA and everybody's coming down so hard on him. He didn't break any laws. I mean, I don't know why I have to say this, but apparently I do. The last time I checked, you can lose your job without breaking a law. You can literally lose your job, and most people do, without breaking a law. And contrary to what a lot of people believe, being in the NBA is a job. It's a different type of job, but it's still a job, and you have an employer. And yes, it's about money. I did 100%. It's about the sponsorships. And I know a lot of people out there are saying, well, why would you choose the sponsorships over this guy? Because it's money. That's what a corporation's job is. And if you were running the corporation, owner of a team, or commissioner of the NBA, or even of one of these sponsorships, a CEO there, it's all about money. And what Ja is doing, people are turned off by it. People that make those decisions are turned off by it. And if they're turned off by it and they're not going to sponsor said Memphis Grizzlies anymore or the NBA, that's a loss of money. And just like me, you, or anybody else, when it comes time for your evaluation, if you're more trouble than what you're worth, they get rid of you. And as much as I love Ja Morant as a basketball player and love to watch him play, he is no different. The NBA was great before him. It's great now with him. It will be great without him. So at some point, he has to start conforming to what they want. And I know that's a bad word to a lot of people, conform to what they want. But when you own your own corporation and work for it, you can make the rules. Until then, you follow by the rules for the people that pay you. So at some point, he has to stop making these bad decisions. I mean, he's got $231 million on the line. You would think you would stop the bad behavior based on that, but apparently he hasn't hit rock bottom. Let's help him. Absolutely, let's help him because he needs the help. But at the same time, let's not be stupid about this and just keep giving it a pass and pushing and kicking the can down the road because he's got to stop. He's just got to stop this foolish behavior. And giving him an 8-game suspension and going to rehab for 48 hours, that didn't help. It wasn't going to help. It's the most ridiculous thing that any of us had ever heard of. Who's heard of anybody going to rehab for 48 hours? Come on, man. What are we doing? So if we really want to help him, and I believe the NBA does, then punish him in a way to make him understand. Make him show up for every game that he's suspended for. He's got to be there. If it's a road game, he's got to spend his own money and travel there. If it's a home game, then he's got to go and sit in the stands. Can't sit in the owner's box. He got to go sit in the stands. Punish him in a way. Keep him around. Because if you isolate him, that's a problem. You don't want to isolate him because you're pushing him away and who knows where he goes from there. Keep him involved. Keep him around. If the NBA really, really cares, that's what they will do. That's what they will do. But we got to stop all this notion of, well, he didn't break any laws, so it's no big deal. Hey, man, nobody's saying that he shot anybody. Okay? Anybody who's saying that, they're an idiot. It's not anywhere even close to him shooting somebody. But at the same time, let's not act like the behavior is good behavior. It's foolish behavior, and it has to stop. Make it make sense.